Ministry of External Affairs of India is sending out an advisory. It's given a statement on the Nepal chaos. MEA cautions Indian citizens to defer any travel to Nepal and telling any Indians who are there to stay indoors. Now, in view of the developing situation in Nepal, Indian citizens are advised to defer travel until the situation has stabilized. The MEA says that Indian citizens presently in Nepal are advised to shelter in their current places of residence, avoid going out onto the streets and exercise all due caution. They are also advised to follow local safety advisories from Nepal authorities as well as the Embassy of India in Kathmandu. In case of any assistance required, they have also given out numbers and said that call the Embassy of India in Kathmandu. So that is a big question right now. Not just India, there are many countries that will right now be worried about the situation of their citizens in that country. Kathmandu is a huge draw internationally as far as tourism is concerned. Nepal is the gateway of Mount Everest and many people reach there, many mountaineers go there, many tourists every year go there, and currently that is a worrying situation for those people who are there and their countries as well. Joining us right now is India Today's Shivani Sharma. Shivani, MEA issues a statement. They are clearly worried about Indians in Kathmandu and other regions of Nepal.
Anjali, see, this is the second statement that the MEA has issued since morning. Looking at the situation in Nepal, the situation is really getting volatile out there. Even after the Prime Minister has announced his resignation and it has been accepted by the President, the people are on the protest sites. They are entering the Parliament building. They've already burnt the Parliament building and the situation still remains quite tense. So amid all this and the developing situation, the MEA has not only brought out advisory where it says that people who are wanting to travel to Nepal must not travel right now due to the situation that is emerging on ground. And the ones who are there, the Indians who are already in Nepal, who have been residing there for some time or who have been there for a temporary visit, they need to stay indoors. And they have also issued helpline numbers of the embassy in Kathmandu where they can reach out for any kind of help. And the numbers are also issued out there, Anjali. We are flashing those numbers for the help of those people who are stuck in Nepal right now, especially the Indians who are stuck out there. And they can also make WhatsApp calls on these numbers that have been issued by the MEA. So MEA and the Indian government is monitoring the whole situation. They are worried and concerned about the Indians who are there in Nepal right now. Anjali.
Right, Shivani. Thank you very much for bringing in those details. It is an important statement for those who are there in Kathmandu or other parts of Nepal and for the family of those who are awaiting their return. MEA is keeping an eye on the situation. And what is the situation on the streets of Kathmandu? Rohit Singh brings us those details. Visuals that we are bringing to you are from the streets of Kathmandu. Not just streets, even from outside the presidential palace, also outside the parliament. These have been burnt down. Institutions of Nepal, the presidential palace, the parliament, the Supreme Court, they have been burnt down. They have been occupied by the protesters. Also, visuals of homes, private residences of Prime Minister, of ministers, of political class, of former Prime Ministers. Anybody who the protesters think is their enemy is being targeted. And that includes almost every political party